Anna, be honest with me right now. How many online courses have you bought and never finished?
Oh no, Jake, please don't ask me that.
I'm asking, come on!
Okay. Maybe 6 or 7.
7? And you're an English teacher.
I know. But here's the strange part, Jake. This isn't just you and me. This happens to almost everyone.
Wait, really? So it's not just us being lazy?
Not at all. And today we're going to explain exactly why so many people buy courses and never finish them. We're also going to tell you the real reason online courses often don't work the way you expect. And by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to do instead.
Welcome back, everyone, to English Without Borders. I'm Jake.
And I'm Anna. Today's topic is a little bit controversial, so get ready. Stay with us. This is going to help you a lot, especially if you're learning English right now.
Okay, so let's start with a number. Anna, guess this. Out of every 100 people who start a free online course, how many actually finish it?
Maybe 40?
Nope, way lower.
30?
Lower.
Oh, Jake, just tell me.
Between 5 and 15 people out of 100.
Wait, what?
Yes! Research on huge online course platforms shows that free online courses average only a 5 to 15% completion rate. That means most people don't finish.
That's shocking, but also kind of relatable.
Right? And it gets more interesting. In 2024, around 220 million people signed up for online courses, but only about 22 to 33 million of them actually completed one.
So millions and millions of people start and just stop?
Exactly. Pause for a second and think about your own life. Have you ever downloaded an app or bought a course or saved a video playlist and you were so excited on day one?
Everyone has done this. Everyone.
And then what happens?
Day 2, you're a little tired. Day 5, you forget. Day 10, the app just sits there on your phone, judging you.
Judging you. I love that.
And here's something interesting, Jake. Research shows that half of all people who quit a course quit within the very first 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That's so fast.
It is. But don't worry. If this is you, you are not weak. And you are not lazy. This is just how courses are built. And in a minute, we're going to explain why.
Okay, but wait, here's a question for you, Anna. If courses don't work, why do so many people still buy them?
Great question. And that's actually the first big idea of today's episode.
Ooh, here we go.
The first idea is this. Watching a lesson feels like learning, but it isn't always real learning.
Wait. Slow down. What do you mean it feels like learning?
Okay, let me explain simply. Imagine you watch a video about how to ride a bicycle.
Okay.
You watch the whole video, you understand everything. The person explains it clearly. You even repeat the steps in your head. Now, can you ride a bicycle?
Well, no, I've never actually sat on one and tried.
Exactly. Watching is not the same as doing. Your brain understood the information, but your body never practiced it.
Oh, I see where this is going.
And this is exactly what happens with online courses, especially language courses. You watch a grammar lesson, you understand it perfectly while you're watching. You even think, yes, I get it.
That happens to me every single time.
But then, a week later, someone asks you a question in English, and your brain goes blank.
Yes, that's happened to me so many times. I understand grammar rules when I read them, but in a real conversation, I just freeze.
This has a name, Jake. It's called the illusion of fluency. Your brain feels confident because the information looked familiar, but feeling confident and actually remembering something are two very different things.
Wait, say that again because that's important.
Feeling confident and actually remembering are two different things.
Okay, that's going straight into my notes.
And here's a number that will surprise you. Studies on memory show that within just 24 hours of learning something new, people forget up to 70% of it.
70% in one day?
In one day. So if you only watch a lesson and never use it again, most of it disappears very quickly.
Okay, that actually explains so much about my life.
Let's use another example. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. You watched a video last month about how to order coffee in English.
Sure.
You understood the video completely. Simple past tense, present tense, all the vocabulary. But now, in real life, you have to actually speak. The barista says, "What can I get for you?" What do you say?
Coffee, please? Small?
See? In the video, it was easy. In real life, your brain has to search and choose and speak all at the same time. That is a completely different skill.
Wow. Okay, that hit me personally.
Don't worry, Jake. This happens to everyone, even advanced learners.
Wait, before we continue, I want to try something. Anna, give me a real example. Pretend you're a waiter and I'm ordering food at a restaurant.
Perfect idea. Let's do it. Okay. Hi. Are you ready to order?
Yes. I would like the chicken. And a Coke.
Would you like anything else with that?
No thanks. That's all. Wait, that's it. Thank you.
See that? Jake paused. He corrected himself. That's completely normal. That struggle, that little bit of difficulty, is actually where real learning happens.
So the fact that it was a little hard is a good sign?
Yes. In learning science, this is called a desirable difficulty. When something feels a little challenging, your brain works harder, and that makes the memory stronger.
Huh. So easy lessons don't help as much?
Not by themselves, no. Comfortable, easy watching feels nice, but your brain doesn't grow much from comfort.
Okay, listeners, try this right now. Pause the video and imagine you are ordering your favorite food in English. Say it out loud, even if you're alone.
Yes, try saying it now. Don't just think it, speak it.
Even if it feels silly.
Especially if it feels silly. Great job if you tried that.
All right, quick summary before we move on. What did we just learn?
In one sentence, watching feels like learning, but real learning happens when you actively use the language, not just when you passively watch it.
Watching feels like learning, but doing is learning. Got it.
Perfect summary.
Okay, now I have a story for you, Anna. A real one. And it's a little embarrassing.
Oh, I love embarrassing stories.
So 2 years ago, I bought this huge English grammar course, like 40 hours of videos.
40 hours?
40 hours! I was so motivated on day one. I watched 3 videos in a row. I felt like a genius.
Classic day one energy.
Day 2, I watched 1 more video. Day 5, I opened my phone, saw the course app, and thought, I'll do it tomorrow.
And did you do it tomorrow?
Anna, it has been 2 years.
Jake!
The course is still sitting there. 3% complete.
This is such a perfect real-life example. And Jake, you're actually not alone at all. Some research on online learning found that more than half of the people who sign up for a course never even open the material.
Well, they don't even open it?
Not even once. They buy it, feel excited, and then life happens.
Okay, so this is officially a human problem, not a me problem.
Exactly. So don't feel bad if this is you. The goal today isn't to make you feel guilty. It's to show you a better way.
Perfect, because I really need a better way.
Okay, So here's teaching point number 2. Are you ready?
Ready.
The second big idea is this: short, focused practice beats long, passive watching.
Wait, tell me why that matters.
Because when a course is very long, your brain sees it as one giant mountain. And giant mountains are scary, so people quit.
That is exactly how I feel when I open a 40-hour course.
Right. But research on online learning actually shows something really encouraging. Shorter lessons, for example, lessons under 2 hours total, have completion rates above 80%, compared to just a small percentage for those giant 40-plus hour courses.
Whoa, so smaller is actually better?
Much better, because your brain can finish it, feel a small win, and want to continue.
Okay, give me an example with English learning specifically.
Sure. Imagine 2 learners. Learner A buys a huge course, 100 videos about English grammar.
Okay.
Learner B does something different. Every day they spend just 10 minutes actively speaking about their day, out loud in English, maybe talking to themselves or a friend or even their phone.
Just 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes, but it's active. They're producing the language, not just receiving it.
So who improves faster?
Learner B almost every time, because Learner B is actually training the skill they want, speaking. Learner A is only training watching and understanding, which is a different skill.
Wow. Okay. Another example, please. What about phones and social media?
Great example. Imagine you scroll through English learning videos on your phone for 1 hour every day. You watch, you nod, you think, I understand this.
That's basically me every night.
Right. But if you never speak, write, or actively use those words, most of it disappears. Just like we said before. Remember, up to 70% gone within a day.
So, scrolling isn't studying.
Scrolling can help a little for exposure, but scrolling alone is not enough.
Okay, Anna, I want to try a mini exercise. Give me a bad sentence and I'll try to fix it. Like a correct Jake's mistake game.
I love this game. Okay, here's a sentence a learner might write. I am study English every courses.
Ooh, okay, let me think. I study English every course? No, wait, I study English in every course?
Close, but let's simplify it completely. The natural sentence is, I study English every day.
Oh, much simpler. I was overcomplicating it.
That's actually a perfect example of today's lesson. You tried, you struggled a little, and now you'll remember it better because you worked for the answer instead of me just giving it to you immediately.
That's kind of sneaky, Anna.
It's called teaching.
All right, listeners, your turn. Think of one sentence you're not 100% sure about in English. Say it out loud right now, the way you think it should sound.
Yes, try it, even if you're not sure it's correct. That little bit of effort is exactly what builds real memory.
Perfect. Now, quick one-sentence summary of teaching point number 2.
Short, active practice beats long, passive watching every single time.
Short and active beats long and passive. I like that. It rhymes a little. It does. Free bonus poetry. Okay, Anna, now I have a real question. If courses aren't the main answer, what actually is the answer? Because people need some structure, right?
Yes, of course. Courses aren't bad. Structure is good. The problem isn't the course itself. The problem is treating watching as the finish line.
Okay, so what should learners do differently?
Here's teaching point number 3, and I think this is the most important one today.
Okay, I'm ready. Everyone, lean in for this one.
The idea is this: turn everything you watch or read into something you say or do.
Turn watching into doing. Okay, give me an example.
Sure. Let's say you watch a lesson about the past tense. Instead of just watching and moving to the next video, stop. Take 30 seconds. Say 3 sentences about your own day using the past tense.
Like, Yesterday, I ate pizza. I watched a movie. I forgot to do my homework.
Perfect example. And notice, that took you what, 10 seconds?
Maybe 15?
15 seconds. But that 15 seconds does more for your memory than watching 5 more videos.
That is such a simple change, though.
It is. That's the beautiful part. You don't need to buy anything new. You just need to change how you use what you already have.
Okay, another example. Traveling. Because a lot of our listeners are learning English for travel.
Perfect example. Imagine you're learning phrases for the airport. Where is gate 12? Is this seat taken? Can I have a window seat?
Okay.
If you just read these phrases silently, your brain barely notices them. But if you stand up right now and say them out loud, imagining you're actually at the airport,
Like this. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
exactly like that, your brain treats that completely differently. It's not just information anymore, it's an experience. And experiences are remembered much better than facts.
That's such a good way to explain it.
One more example. Work. Imagine you're preparing for an English meeting at your job.
Very relatable for a lot of our listeners.
Instead of just reading useful phrases for meetings on a website, try this. Imagine your actual meeting. Say your real introduction out loud. Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about our new project.
Ooh, that's smart, because it's your real situation, not a random example.
Exactly. Personal examples stick in memory much better than generic ones.
Okay, I want to bring back the numbers for a second, Anna, because I think they support this perfectly.
Please do.
So remember how we said passive watching leads people to forget most information quickly?
Right?
Well, learning science research comparing active practice to passive review found something wild. In studies where students used active recall, meaning they tried to remember something themselves instead of just rereading it, the group using active recall remembered roughly double the amount compared to a group that just kept rereading the same material.
Double. That's not a small difference.
Not small at all. And that's basically what we're teaching today. Don't just rewatch or reread. Try to actually produce the language yourself. This connects perfectly to language learning. Watching a grammar video multiple times is like rereading notes. Speaking your own sentences, even imperfectly, is like testing yourself. And testing yourself is what makes it stick.
Okay, Anna, quick role play, please, because I want to show listeners exactly how small this practice can be.
Let's do it. Pretend I just met you for the first time at a party.
Okay? Hi, I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, what do you do?
I work in marketing. What about you?
I'm a teacher. I teach English, actually.
Oh, really? That's cool. Any tips for someone learning English?
Yes. Stop watching and start talking.
Perfect ending line.
That role play took less than 30 seconds. But notice, you used real vocabulary, real grammar, and real thinking. That's worth more than an hour of silent watching.
Listeners, try this. Pause right now and imagine meeting someone new. Introduce yourself out loud in English. Say your name, your job, or your studies, and one more sentence about yourself.
Yes, say this with us if you want. Hi, I'm... Nice to meet you.
Try it right now. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are actually part of the process.
Very true. And that brings me to something important I want to say to everyone listening.
Go ahead.
If you've bought courses before and never finished them, that does not mean you failed. It means the method wasn't matching how your brain actually learns. That's not your fault.
I really needed to hear that, honestly.
Everyone needs to hear that sometimes. Confidence in English doesn't come from finishing every single video in a course. It comes from small, repeated moments of actually using the language, even when it's a little uncomfortable.
And every learner, even advanced ones, still makes mistakes?
Constantly. I still make mistakes in languages I'm learning. It's completely normal. And honestly, it's a good sign. It means you're actually trying.
Okay, before we finish, one more quick teaching moment. Anna, what about people who say, but I need structure. I can't just talk to myself for no reason.
Totally fair question. You can absolutely keep using courses, apps, and lessons. That input is valuable. The key change is this. After every lesson, add a tiny active step.
Like what specifically?
Simple things. After watching a video, say 3 sentences using the new grammar. After reading an article, summarize it out loud in your own words, in English. After learning 5 new words, use each one in a sentence about your real life.
So the course isn't the problem. Stopping after watching is the problem.
Exactly. Perfect summary.
Okay, Anna, before we go, I want to ask about something a lot of learners worry about. What if I practice a little today, but then I forget it again tomorrow? Isn't that a waste of time too?
Great question. And no, it's not a waste. But there's a small trick that makes it even more powerful.
Ooh, a trick. Tell me.
It's called spaced repetition. Instead of practicing something once and never coming back to it, you review it again after a short break. Maybe the next day, then a few days later, then a week later.
So instead of one big study session, it's small check-ins over time?
Exactly. Think about a plant. If you water it once with a huge bucket of water and then never water it again, what happens?
It dies.
Right. But if you water it a little bit regularly over time,
It grows.
Perfect. Memory works the same way. A little practice, repeated over days, grows much stronger roots than one long session that you never repeat.
Okay, give me a simple example for English learners.
sure. Let's say you learn 5 new words today about shopping. Words like receipt, discount, and refund.
Okay, I know all 3 of those actually.
Good. But imagine a learner who doesn't know them yet. If they just read those words once and close the book, most of those words disappear within a day or two, just like we talked about earlier.
Right, the 70% forgetting thing.
Exactly. But if that same learner uses those words in a sentence today, then again tomorrow, then again in 3 days, the words start moving into long-term memory instead of just short-term memory.
So it's not about studying more. It's about studying again at the right times.
Beautifully said. Quality and timing matter more than raw hours.
Okay, I want to play one more quick game before we finish. Anna, give me 2 sentences, and I have to choose the better one.
I love this game too. Okay, here we go. Option 1, I am go to the cinema last weekend with my family. Option 2, I went to the cinema last weekend with my family.
Easy. Option 2. Went is the correct past tense of go.
Perfect. And notice something. You didn't just read that sentence. You compared it, you thought about it, and you chose an answer. That's active thinking, not passive watching.
Oh, I see what you did there again.
I'm always teaching, even when we're playing games.
All right, listeners, try this one yourselves. Which sentence sounds better? She don't like coffee or she doesn't like coffee?
Take a second and answer in your head. Or better yet, say it out loud.
And the answer, of course, is she doesn't like coffee.
Great job if you got that one. Small wins like this, repeated often, build real confidence over time.
Okay, one more relatable example before we wrap up. Family conversations. A lot of our listeners want to talk about their family in English, maybe with English-speaking relatives or friends abroad.
Wonderful example. Instead of just learning the words brother, sister, cousin, and grandparents from a list, try this. Describe your own family out loud, right now, in 2 or 3 simple sentences.
Like, I have one sister. She is younger than me. My parents live in a small city.
See how natural that sounds? Because it's true and it's yours. That's 100 times more memorable than memorizing a random family tree from a textbook.
It really is. Okay, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about today.
We really have. Let's bring it all together now.
All right, I think it's time for one final challenge before we wrap up. Anna, give the listeners something to do today.
Perfect. Here's your homework, and it will only take 2 minutes. Right now, or right after this video, say 3 sentences out loud in English about your day. Just 3. Use whatever grammar or vocabulary you already know.
And if you feel brave, write those 3 sentences in the comments below.
Yes, we would genuinely love to read them.
Okay, let's bring this all together. Anna, what's the biggest lesson from today?
The biggest lesson is this. Courses don't fail because you're lazy. They fail because watching alone isn't real learning. The moment you turn information into speaking, writing, or real practice, your progress speeds up enormously.
Watching feels like learning. Speaking is learning.
Exactly that.
And remember, everyone, the goal isn't to finish every course perfectly. The goal is to actually use English, even in small, imperfect moments.
Even 15 seconds of speaking can matter more than an hour of silent watching.
So here's your action for today. Say 3 sentences out loud about your day right now in English.
And tell us in the comments, what's one online course or app you never finished? We've all been there, so don't be shy.
I'll go first. My 40-hour grammar course. Still frozen at 3%.
We believe in you, Jake. One day.
Thank you all so much for listening today.
We're so proud of you for showing up and learning with us.
See you in the next episode of English Without Borders.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll talk again very soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.